I remember the scream that shook the palace the night the king died. It was not the kind of sound a human being makes, it was something older, something angry. And that was the night everything about Prince Ibuka finally made sense. In the old land of Okigwe, there lived a young prince named Ibuka. He was not like the other men. He was tall, very handsome, and his skin was lighter than anyone in the land. People used to say he looked like he was carved out of light itself. But what truly made him special was his gift. Ibuka was a potter. Not just any potter. With clay in his hands, he could mold anything, pots, animals, even figures that looked almost alive. People came from far villages just to see his work. He was the only son of the king, and everything he needed was already his. But there was one thing missing. A wife. When the time came, the king made a great feast. Drums filled the air. Maidens from every part of the land came out, dressed in their best clothes. They danced, smiled, and showed their beauty before the prince. The whole village watched with excitement. But Ibuka did not choose anyone. Not one. At the end of the feast, the king asked him why. And Ibuka spoke clearly, without fear. He said he wanted a wife who looked like him. A woman with his kind of skin. A woman who was perfectly beautiful in his eyes. His words troubled everyone. Because no such woman existed in Okigwe. Then he gave them a warning. 14 market days. That was all. If no one could present such a woman to him, he would get a wife for himself. People laughed at first. They thought he was joking. But they did not know what he already had in mind. Far away from the village stood a forbidden place. The mountain of Ezewara. It was said that the clay from that mountain was not ordinary. That if it was molded into human form and called upon with desire, it could take life. It was an old story. One people no longer spoke about. But Ibuka believed it. Among those troubled by the prince's demand was a woman named Abi. She was known in the village, but not for good reasons. She was lazy, ate too much, and had no respect. Her parents had tried everything to get her married, but no man wanted her. So when they heard the prince's condition, her mother saw an opportunity. She took Abi to a shrine. There, she was given a charm to drink. Days later, Abi's skin became fair. Not natural, but enough to deceive their eyes. She was presented to the prince. And this time, he accepted. The wedding was done quickly. The village rejoiced, thinking the problem had been solved. But peace did not last. Not even for long. Abi's true nature could not be hidden. She ate without control. She insulted palace workers. She fought over little things. But peace did not last. Not even for long. After being cushioned of her attitude in the palace, Abi tried her best to behave like a queen. She moved carefully, spoke softly, and avoided trouble in the palace. For a moment, it seemed like everything would work out. But the charm she was given at the shrine came with strict rules. She was warned never to miss it. Never to forget it. No matter what. One night, out of carelessness, Abi slept without taking the charm. She did not think it would matter. By morning, everything had changed. Her fair skin was gone. Completely. She had returned to her natural dark skin. The palace was thrown into confusion. Whispers spread quickly. Servants stared. Guards murmured. No one understood what had happened. When the prince saw her, he said nothing at first. He only looked at her for a long time. Then his face hardened. Without anger, without shouting, he rejected her. That was when everything changed. Out of anger and disappointment, Ibuka decided to do what he had planned from the beginning. One night, when the village was asleep, he left quietly with a few guards. They traveled to the mountain of Ezewara. No one knew. No one followed. When they reached the mountain, Ibuka collected the clay. But he did something worse. To protect his secret, he killed the guards. Every one of them.
Find out what happened at the second video. Remember to hit the subscribe button. Please support me by liking this video and hitting the subscribe button. It will go a long way for me.